actually just recently recorded a podcast with digital marketer, the people who host traffic and conversion. While we covered a bunch of cool things like being a copy chief, CRO, conversion rate protocol, authenticity, building funnels. One of the biggest things I realized people didn't grasp, actually maybe 90% of people didn't grasp, was going beyond brand voice and finding what makes you an authority. How can you dial in your personality and your copy in a point that laser focuses on conversions? A brand voice that delivers amazing value. Yeah, that sounds like you, but that converts insanely well. And where's the fine balance? So if we're looking at number one, brand voice. Cool, this sounds like me, this reflects my brand, it's how my audience talks or what they like. Two, yeah, I'm putting out cool stuff, great content, people listen to stuff I teach them. Then there's three, conversion. Will it convert? Should I just make it convert? Should I make it sound cool? Etc. So beyond a cool brand voice, I'm going to reverse engineer stuff I've done for many clients. And I've learned actually maybe 3 years into my career. I want to mention any names. I've learned it from an amazing copy chief. He worked in-house for one of the biggest financial investing influencers in the world. And he mentioned these three things: brand voice, value, and conversions. So this copy chief worked for a financial advisor. He was an amazing influencer. He ran an 8-figure company and he dominated it. This copy chief basically said brand voice, value, conversion. You can get it down, rare few. Well, let me explain what that is and how that applies to copy in both examples: multiple health and wellness, alternative health, and influencer world. If you look at a company like, actually, let's start with alternative health, a supplement company. Think of a supplement company. Brand voice is not as important, right? So you got to weigh it out. Do I want to write copy that sounds like my audience likes? Do I want to have personality, etc.? Actually, in a supplement company, your brand voice is not that important as you think. Look at 100%, your brand voice is maybe 25%. Value, that's probably a bigger one. Maybe 30 to 50% of your efforts in your copy should be focused on value. If you own a supplement company, the value you share in your copy and content is educating them on the need for your supplement, what your supplement does, what stuff they're going through, how to diagnose their health issues, all that good stuff. Then three, probably another 30 to 50% of your copy efforts should be in conversions. Good supplement copy and marketing has to be aggressive. It has to educate their customer and share a bunch of cool scientific, hopefully scientific facts that reverse engineer how their product resolves or supports the health benefits they're looking for, and less so on little word choices. Don't have time to get into that in this video, but if you look at a company like Tony Robbins or Oprah, brand voice is maybe 80% of their efforts. If you look at brand voice and value is probably 80% of their efforts. I'll guarantee if you have an influencer or guru you love, maybe you don't even tell people, a favorite marketing guru, personal growth, spiritual, diet guru. If you really love them and you see their stuff in your email inbox, your Facebook feed, if you just hear the name, you're probably excited. You might not even remember the name of their product or the name of the free lead magnet or free event you signed up for. It's because you hear the name. When people hear a name like Tony Robbins, for example, they're already really excited. They're excited because they hear Tony Robbins. If you hear Oprah or Tony Robbins, if you're a big fan, then if there's an event or something that Tony Robbins or Oprah is holding, then you might be inclined to buy. So if you hear, sometimes people will buy stuff from their favorite influencers, Tony Robbins, Oprah, Deepak Chopra, some of your favorite marketing gurus or whatever. And sometimes you can't even remember the name of the product, or you don't remember the very, very specifics. So the conversion aspect was carried because the brand. We know the brand, we know the name of the influencer, we know they teach great stuff. The content and their brand voice has me pre-sold. I wrote a promo for a partner of Damon John from Shark Tank. I also wrote a promo for former NFL quarterback. And me dissecting it for the former NFL quarterback and for Dame and John from Shark Tank, their partners, also wrote one for Fox Business News. Celebrity stuff. You know, it was before I even started thinking of Fox Business News, Dame and John from Shark Tank, one of his partners, NFL quarterback. 80%, maybe this case 60 to 70% of my copy, messaging, and marketing efforts were focused on the brand voice and content. If you got an email from your favorite sports hero announcing that he retired and is now creating a coaching program, hey, his name, I'm interested. Content, you got a coaching program, and then I'm almost ready to buy. I don't even know, you don't even have to sell me that hard, right? So if you're writing for someone from Fox News, you use their personality, you talk about really cool stuff, and then by then, if you know someone from Fox News, or you know this favorite sports star, good copy that reflects their brand voice and their content, it'll pre-sell them, right? If this is someone, a superstar, a super amazing athlete that you love, and he sent you an email that was going so hard for conversions, you know, he was a former hockey player, and he's going so hard, he's really trying to convince you to like him, he's really trying to share a bunch of content, he's really trying to sell his program, it'll get kind of weird. You're famous, we already know you're a professional NHL player for 5 years, you're selling a hockey training program. I mean, I'm already sold. Why are you writing so aggressively, right? So those cases, 20% maybe is conversion. It gets tricky. If you want some help, just scroll down to the description. I have something called the Authority Sales Page Swipe File that really dissects and really shows these things in action, actually shows you some of the promos I was talking about. And it's free. And then finally, let's think of a company like Apple. Let's think of like Apple versus, PC or Android and all that good stuff. So I've been off and on Apple fan, no offense, but brand voice. It's not, they're the same, right? If it's e-com, this is a different, extreme example, but e-com, you think Apple has a new product. Brand voice, yes, it's important, right? It's sleek, it's geek chic, minimal words, it's a presentation, it's pictures, it's high quality images, it's their brand voice. And the funny part is, then there's the conversions. It's cost this much, these are the cool features, and this is how pretty it is. Get it if you want to, when you can. And then there's the aspect of value. They're not going to spend a bunch of time educating you on the importance of a smartphone, the importance of an amazing camera, the importance of all sorts of cool stuff you can do with a bigger phone. They're mostly brand voice and conversions. Hey, it's Apple, this is how we sound, this is how we market, this is the stuff we write, these are the cool images we use. Then conversions, this is how much it costs, this is how pretty it is, these are your different options, and this is the date you have to get it. And then value, hey, we don't need to educate you much because we're Apple, right? Anyway, I could go on about this all day. Dialing that in is a way to download the Authority Sales Page Swipe File. You see how I did it. It's a way to build multiple 6, multiple 7, 8-figure companies in a way that's fulfilling, in a way that fulfills, that matches your voice, your style, that's cool, that your audience likes. So a lot of work, but focus on one, if it's you're a copywriter, if it's your company and you're looking for some, focus on one specific product or one specific project and see if you can dial in the whole concept of brand voice, and balancing it between brand voice, value, and conversion. If you need help, download the swipe file and shoot me an email when you're done.